These brothers say, bro, tell me who wrote the Quran with reference. Another one says, so Allah wrote the Quran. Question, how did he do that? Using his hands or? Another one says, was the Quran written by Allah or printed in the printing press? The last one says, so who wrote the Quran? Not Muhammad, since he can't write. I wonder who wrote the Quran? To answer your question, we have to deal with this answer grammatically and linguistically. We shall be able to understand who wrote the Quran. First and foremost, what does the word Quran mean? The Quran comes from a 3 Arabic letter verb, which is qara'a, meaning to recite or to read. So basically, Quran is something which is recited, something which is read or a recital. You understand? And another important word we have to define also is the word book, because it has to do with writing. The word book in Arabic is called kitab, coming also from a 3-letter verb, kataba, meaning to document something or to write something. So kitab is something which is written. Let's look at these verses. Allah says in the Quran, Innahu la Quranun Karim. Indeed, it is the noble Quran. Fi kitabin maknoon. In a well-preserved book. La yamassuhu illa mutahharun. Nobody touches it except the purified. Am I purified? Those people who burn the Quran, are they purified? Is this the real Quran? And the last verse says, Tanzilum min Rabbil Alameen. It is a revelation from the Lord of the worlds. Now let's start breaking down these verses. The first verse said, this is the Quran, the noble one. Fi kitabin maknoon, in a well-preserved book. Is the book that the Quran written in with us here, or it is with Allah? We Muslims believe it is with Allah. And linguistically, we are going to prove that that book is not with us. What we have here is a revelation of what is in that book. Now, that revelation is called a recital. How do we know? When the angel came to the Prophet Muhammad, what did he tell him? It said, Iqra, you read. He said, Ma ana biqari, I do not know how to read. And this went on 3 times until the angel said, Iqra bismi rabbika alladhi khalaq. Read in the name of your Lord, one that created. So, qara'a or iqra can mean to read or recite. But the Prophet didn't know how to read. So it means we are only left with one option. The angel was telling him to recite. So whatever he recited became the Quran. So basically the Quran is something which is recited. Now let's go to the second verse, which says, Fi kitabin maknoon. It is in a well-documented book.